Within a whole host you will find my face, one among many, small among great, as blood spots on a sword of victory, as the faith of one who believes what he sees, as a single star in the sweeping sky, as a letter in a word in the books of the wise, as a single bridge over 80 rivers, a bonfire among beacons burning forever, an eagle among clouds, a coracle on the sea, a raindrop in a storm, was the measure of me. But one sword and shield can rise above armies, one string on a harp can bring all into harmony. Sacred groves will grow from a single tree. My heart sings with all I have heard and seen, the battle of Godai against Prydain's chief, a host of horses like a 100-headed beast against magic that men call demonic and dark, a war band against the wisdom of bards. At Caer Nevinir, castle of 9 peaks, they call on the Creator, and creation speaks. Trees that have stood from the earliest days sent undisciplined ranks into disarray. They sang like minstrels, they stood like men, and a woman, a warrior witch, led them then. Like clamouring cattle were the enemy's arms against our leafy legion by Gwydion's charms. Like flood and cross and judgment day was the fear of our foes facing forest fay. Alder led the way, willow and rowan after, plum and blackthorn made men fear disaster. Even rose and raspberry faced up to the foe, privet, woodbine and ivy quick to follow. Provoked by gorse, cherry called in due time, heroes welcome for birch, almond and pine. Elm was a king with a score to settle, hazel and vine were like bulls in battle. Holly was a hero, hawthorn laid down the law, aspen and broom fought till they could fight no more. Gorse and heather were pressed but not put down. Oak was the gatekeeper, guardian of the crown. Chestnut, pear and ash could not be held back. Blaze of battle turned the hillside black. From birthplace of birch to grove of old oak, rocks rang as the lady of the land spoke. Fay queen, May queen, formed of flowers, not by gods but by Gwydion's powers. Ninefold is the fruit of the Spirit, say the pilgrim priests of the new God's way. But beyond the 9th wave was seed and root that Gwydion brought to flower and fruit. Of goddess and golden one was I born, by Math and his magi fettered and formed. Empress, enchantress of soldier and sage, I lived in bard song with Dylan of the wave. From between the pillars flood waters rolled, made the sea they call middle of the world. From there came the host now living in the land, whose tongue was formed by a sword in the hand. There I lived like a serpent in lakes and hills, where men made offering when they had killed, guarding the great right of blade and chalice. Before I became a princess in a palace, I was given gold and ruby-red robes, but never the honour and love I was owed, save from Gronu, lover from the dark lands. It is so long since I held him in my hands. When druids, diviners of Arthur the Bear, sing to their king, will my name be there? I'm older by far than the songs they play of flood and cross and judgment day. In my cloak of feathers I fly over all, from blessed isles to abandoned halls. I dwell in the dark domain of dreams, free at last from the alchemist's schemes.